Okay,
just
here we go.
I think you can see me very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, now? Yes,
Yeah.
you see me well? Okay.
Yeah. All right. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Secrets from the Saddle, All Things Cycling podcast with your host, Sylvie here in Chelsea, Quebec, Canada. And I'm super excited to interview this extraordinary guy. He's so I just said that I had to find somebody who's doing an extreme tour to have on my podcast and just ask them like what drives them to do it. So this is Ivan Bianconi. Bianconi. So Ivan Bianconi. And I found him on, I think it was Facebook or Instagram, I'm not sure where, but I was really, he motivated, like I was interested in hearing about his story. So I reached out and he said, sure. So here we are. So welcome, Ivan. I am so excited to have you on the podcast. This is just, I can't wait to hear your story. And I just want you to share with everyone. You're going to be on the podcast. You're going to be like on the episode really soon. Let's start. Where are you from?
Yeah, I am Italian, but I am, you say that, I can say from my side that I am too happy to stay here with you because it's a really a pleasure for me. And thank you for the opportunity, really, Sylvie. You are so kind.
Oh, you're welcome, because I like I said, I love meeting and I love like helping share people's stories, you know, their trips, their passions, you know, all things cycling, right? So do you want to start from the beginning? Like, how did you get into cycling and what motivated you to decide you were going to ride? How did you get into cycling?
I can do my story in a while.
Yeah, let's hear your story.
That's and I was I did the sport from when I was very young, and I was swimming really, and yeah, I was a swimmer, yeah, and it happened that my teacher told me, my trainer, sorry for my English, maybe it's not so perfect. I hope everyone will understand me and will excuse me for my little and maybe little bit bad English. Sorry.
That's okay.
And so that we had to finish the season, and the trainer told us, hey guys, tonight, this year we have swim a lot. So in summer you don't go to swim because next year will be more intensive, more hard. You will be full of swim. So I had some people, some friends that they do triathlon, and they said, Ivan, come with us. And they said, really, my guys, I would like, it's so cool, but really, I don't want to buy a bike now. So I am not sure about it. And one of them say me, okay, just come around with us, okay? And I went just with my gym shoes and like a t-shirt, normal. And it happened that Massimiliano, this is my friend, told me, hey, Ivan, but you run yourself? No, Massimiliano, that's my first time, because you ran so fast, so well. So I don't know really, because I never, I also, my shoes are no good. And I like it. After a while, he asked me again, hey, Ivan, buy this bike, because we will go together. It will be so funny. Mas, I don't know. Okay, at the last, I went to the shop. I bought a bike, and yes, I remember on the first ride I didn't have the shorts with the bib short.
Yeah.
And I didn't know, and I was there with a normal short. And Massimiliano told me, I was in his house, and Massimiliano told me, Ivan, but you don't have right pants. What kind of pants? But you, with this, it will be so painful for you. It will be dangerous. He took me a pants. I wear his pants,
You're
and then we
like,
start. Yeah. Sylvie.
oh yeah, sorry, I know.
Yeah, I remember exactly that day. Was a beautiful sunny days. It was perfect. Oh, I started riding. I can feel the emotion now. The goose down. I feel. I think yes, and it was amazing. It was so beautiful. It was a short ride, but it was so beautiful. And I said, wow, this is what I love. I need this. This is the best. So beautiful. So from that, in a while, I start to do triathlon, and then I didn't have. Also, I was nice in also on competition and all this. But I didn't have so much time because I was working. So to train all together was so much dance, no? Something.
Yeah.
And also at the last, I arrived in a time where all this trainer, because I was continuing training anyway on the swimming pool, running and bicycling. I was tired. I felt that like this, it was like a job for me. And I didn't, yes, I realized on my mind that I didn't enjoy it more the sport. I was not something like free, like very free. I didn't enjoy.
Are you talking about swimming?
Everyone, because I did so much. So much. It was like something that was stressful. It was become stress for me. I remember it was a Sunday. I did a long ride on Sunday because I have more time. I come back in the house. We was having lunch all together, and my father asked me, Ivan, where did you go? Because maybe I did 5 hours by cycling, you know, the long ride for Sunday. And I said, my father asked Ivan, but where did you go this morning? I was like, really, Sylvie? I didn't know. Maybe you are thinking you are stupid. But inside me, I didn't know very well where I was, because I realized that all the time long, I was watching the distance, the heart rate, the cadence, and I said, oh no, I don't like this, because I want to enjoy the ride. It's impossible that I was on bike so long time, and I didn't enjoy the environment around me.
So you're talking about you weren't enjoying the fact that you're more training on your bike because you're paying attention to heart rate and you're paying attention to all this stuff on your bike, and you're like, I don't like this, and I just want to enjoy my ride.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So yeah. I realized this, and I said, no, stop. I am doing some things that I don't like, really. I realized. So I stopped. It was a time that I didn't do any sport because I was full, just because it was too much for me. And then I restarted. I ditched I left to go to swimming pool because after I discovered the sport on open air, and I love this, to have the contact with the wind, with the elements, natural elements. So also.
So you left cycling, you left swimming.
Yes.
And you went to just cycling, and you didn't do triathlon.
No, I stopped because it was stressful for me.
Okay, triathlon was stressful. Got it.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah. And yes, and also and I started to cycling and running, but more cycling because with the run you run all the time and more close to the house, no? Because
Yeah.
running you can do so many distance. I was running maybe 40 minutes, 1 hour, something so. So I was all the time around my house, no? With
Yeah.
the bike, if you ride also a short ride, you can no? You can
Yeah,
have a
you could
different
go for it.
landscape
Yeah.
and you know you can
Yeah.
change. So and I like this, and also I was traveling when since I was a child. Really, I was with my father, also then for myself, and I started to I don't know how it. I was traveling in Kyrgyzstan. I was like in Central Asia, and I was hitchhiking
Oh.
on the way, and I remember I was in a very far place. There was nothing, and small villages was so far each from the other, and
Yeah.
I already felt like a king, really. Oh, I was thinking I was enjoying it already at the max. At one moment, one car passed. I checked because I was walking, and that car stopped. He said, you can come. And then he was bringing me to the next place, you know.
Yeah.
And after a band, I spotted two guys with bicycle. And I was scary for them. Yes, I was scary for them. I think, hey, Sylvie, I was thinking, but hey, how this guy here is dangerous. I was thinking, and I said to the man, to the driver, stop, please. There are people here. We need to ask them. He stopped, and I asked. And when I was there was two guys. I was speaking at the feast with the girl, and she was so beautiful. She eyes was so happy. I never saw before a so bright light inside eyes of the people, and I was saying, and they say, wow. And I realized again that, oh, I am enjoying it. They are enjoying it much more because they are completely free. She was so happy, and so this and they
Were they on touring bikes? Like, were they?
yes, yes,
Okay. All right.
yes.
So you stopped them. They were touring, and you got some information. You asked them about.
Yeah, you just stop with them because I was thinking maybe they need an help, they need some things, you know. And
Yeah.
when I told an help, the girl was so happy, and she said, "No, we are like this." And I understand that she really was enjoying at the max, and I say, "I am enjoying, but they are enjoying much more than me."
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
this, and I was already enjoying. So
Mm-hmm.
I think here is so powerful.
So is that when you decided to go home and take your bike and get it and decide? So how old were you when you decided that?
I don't know. I think I had maybe it happened. I am at 37 now, so I think I was 27, maybe 20,
Oh,
26,
so
27, 28, something like
so you've
this.
been doing this for 10 years?
Yes, because I started with the other travels before,
Okay.
small, short, more short, and
Yeah, yeah.
just trying because I didn't know if this
Uh-huh.
thing can like me. Also, at the first, I was, I can maybe I don't know how I can do. Because it's a different word for road bike or race biking or mountain bike, like I was doing. So it is different. So I was taking information and I tried. My first travel was cycling Ireland.
Oh my
Clockwise.
gosh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So beautiful. I
Wow.
decided, yeah, I decided to cycle Ireland because I was thinking, I like the challenge with the nature, feeling the wind, but also I didn't expect how it can be. And I think that Ireland, it is nice because Ireland, we are in Europe, I can have an help, but at the same time, I can go far. I can push myself a little bit outside and understand well how it is for me. No, just and
So, okay, so that was your first big tour?
No, this was my first one.
Yeah, yeah, your first one.
It was not big. It was like 3 weeks, some things like this. Yeah.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
I haven't biked on my bike for 3 weeks. That's great. So what did you think of Ireland? I've never been to Ireland. My husband's been there.
I would advise to try because, yes.
Well, I tell you, the more I talk to people, and my husband's mentioned this, that maybe this is what I need to do is like try a bike tour, like bike hike, not camp and bike, and do something like that. But maybe not 3 weeks, but yeah, I'm thinking that maybe.
Also if you start 1 week, more than 3-4 days, more than 3-4 days at the feast, because you need to go out from your comfort zone, and you need to forget for a while your normal life.
Yes. Yeah. You know? 3-4 days is probably a good one. And not to mention feeling that kind of pain on your bum for that long time.
Oh, no, because the emotion and the adrenaline, what I can say, it will be pushing you at the starts, really. Yeah. It's so big.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, thank you. Sorry. And on this trip, I felt a sensation of freedom so big, so powerful on me that maybe on this kind of course of things, because also there are sentiments like love and other things, but on this kind, I felt this freedom so powerful, so strong, running on me that I was like, wow. That's I remember I was riding my bike like crazy with like a powerful, just saying thank you God that I can have this experience on my life just for 1 day. Really.
I know. I feel like that when just like riding, like when I go out for a bike ride, I like you, it's just like the wind, the freedom. Like sometimes I just cry because I'm just so happy. And I just, I don't know, like you, it's just such a powerful feeling of, I don't know, speed, wind, like I said, freedom.
Yourself, really
my
yourself.
Bike.
Yes, in the world, in the nature, without stuff that you don't need, really.
Yeah.
And so you feel strong, you feel good, really.
Yeah. So Ivan, what did you do after your first trip? Like obviously this was just the first of many. So you came back to Italy.
Yes.
Did you?
Yes.
Do you come back to a job, or do you come back and you plan your next trip, or? What do you do in between?
Exactly. I was working, and I took the time of my holidays from job.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I come back, I start to work again, but I was just waiting to the next trip. Really, that's the reality. I was
It's
working
just
well.
work to go
Yes.
bike, work to go bike. So what do you do in Italy?
I was selling shoes. I was selling
Okay.
in a shop. We had it was not my shop, my own shop.
Mhm.
I was like a manager inside. I was choosing the shoes to sell, and I was opening the shop, closing. It was other people inside working. I was organized. Hey, you can do that. You can do that. We will do this today. Just planning and doing everything. Also, I am a seller. I am seller, very
Okay.
good seller in general.
Nice.
Yes.
Good at sales. They always say if you can sell, you'll always have a job.
Yes.
So you can work anywhere as a salesperson. I imagine, so you came back. So what were your other tours? What were your other trips that you went on? So it's been 10 years. What is the last one you went on the biggest one?
No, the last is the biggest one. Then
Okay.
I did the other trip inside on this time, and the most nice was I went in I cycled Costa Rica and Nicaragua.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
was nice, was
Wow.
nice, was nice, was nice.
And
And
I've
then
cycled a little bit of Italy. I was in Cinque Terre.
oh, that's good.
So I cycled
You
from
was
one
there?
village to the other.
Ah,
That was very
beautiful,
beautiful. Like along the
beautiful.
ridge. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hilly. So what
yeah.
was Costa Rica like?
Yeah, I liked the Costa Rica, but for me it was a little bit too much touristic place. I enjoyed
Oh,
more Nicaragua because it was
oh,
a
okay.
little bit too much touristic place. Like
Oh,
just yeah, many people from USA there, but
oh,
the people there really. If you when I was on uh, more famous places, I had this feeling that they was just trying to sell us the tour or this.
okay.
Yeah, I had this sensation. Nicaragua for me was I enjoyed more because it was a little bit more wild in a while, no? So
Right. I've heard great things about Nicaragua. I have friends that go down there. Well,
beautiful,
not
beautiful.
lately, but yeah. So now you're planning to go to South Africa.
Yes, exactly.
Where to where's your end destination?
Cape Town. I would
Cape
like,
Town.
yeah, Cape Town, because I am
All right.
following the West Coast.
You are. So I have a couple contacts for you.
Oh yeah? Oh, that's
Yeah,
great. We are
actually,
connected. Yeah. Well, I
you
saw
never.
that. Yeah, I saw you was smiling, and I say, oh, for me, she's a cool, funny woman. I will do.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
and I was just thinking, I'm like, he's going to Africa, he's going to South Africa. I was like, well, and of course, like Italy is on the west side. And it's funny, I just interviewed a gentleman in Freetown, Sierra Leone,
Oh,
who has a cycling club. You
oh.
will have to stop and say hi. I will give you his information.
Yes, 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 yes. I will keep. It will be just a pleasure, no? Meeting
Yeah.
people.
So right now, are you planning out your cycling route or do you already have it planned?
Really, really, I didn't plan so much my
Yeah.
route now because then it happened that maybe we can do two podcasts. One, this one for that I told my general, and the next one, if you want, of course, I will talk about Africa project. Maybe, just saying.
Okay. So when are you planning on, or like right now, because COVID or in the pandemic, like, are you able to leave Italy?
No, I
Okay,
stopped.
that's what I thought.
I stopped, yes.
Yeah, are you able to work?
I am trying to work, but it's difficult really now,
Right.
because there is no job, and we
Yeah.
have my family, and we have a ceramic shop,
Yeah.
artistic ceramics, really beautiful, with all handmade painted, but
Yeah.
there is no people. Everything is close. We can move between small district and among other areas. So it's a really bad time now.
Yeah.
Really.
It's the same with here. Yeah.
In fact, I was stuck at when I was riding so nicely, and I took visas. Yes, I was inside the travel totally, with my body and with my mind.
Mm-hmm.
And I arrived in Brazzaville, that is the capital of Republic of Congo, and then from the Italian embassy, they called me because I was in contact with them, and they said, Ivan, there is a problem. There is the COVID virus. Everything is closing. Also, borders are closing. So I needed to stop. Yeah.
So this was this last summer that you were in?
It was
in Africa?
April. Yes,
April.
in April, April, May, something like this. Something like this.
How long have you been home? So have you been home since then?
Yes. I was stuck at some months in Brazzaville in Congo. Then the embassy organized a fly. I fly back, and I was really lucky to be able to take it, because
oh my gosh! Wow.
Yes, it was Congolese people was with me so nice, but with the situation of the COVID, I felt that it was dangerous, Sylvie, because because their black people was thinking there that the white people bring the virus to them. So I was into the city, and the people was watching me in a bad way, and also there was I was trying to ask for taxi to ride, to move, and the taxi driver with the empty car, they said no, like this, and they don't take me, and I was it was the situation was not nice, and my travel is I am traveling, of course, on places, and doing distance and doing some things, but meeting people is really one of the most beautiful things I do inside the travel. If I come in Canada, I meet you, and I need to be scary from you, I can come to you, really, And it's no, the experience lost more than half of the experience itself, I think.
Oh yeah, no kidding. Like, it really is about meeting the people. So you made it to the Congo. Okay, that is past Sierra Leone because I looked on the map. But so are you able to bike around right now? Just to get outside?
No,
really?
No, because I stopped the journey.
But like just around where you live, are you able to get out and bike?
Now, yes, but it's problem. It's problem right now. So it's also because in the meantime I come back in Italy with the fly. Now in Italy I can ride, but just around here.
Yeah.
So
well,
it's
at least
not
you
really
can ride.
possible. Because if the police or military stop me, it's not allowed. It's not allowed.
You have military out.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Also, there are.
You have a curfew?
Yes, the fire when you can go out from your house. I don't know in English the name, from
it's like a
one time.
curfew. Yeah.
Yes, yes, we have
Yeah,
this.
we have a curfew here right now for 8 p.m. and
Yeah,
we have to be home by then. And I'm like, okay.
yeah, we have the
Yeah,
same. We had the same.
yeah.
We had the same.
So, what are you doing right now to keep yourself busy?
I
Keep your
I
body
think
busy, keep your mind busy. What are you doing?
I am planning. I am planning more
And
adventure.
praying?
Yeah, yes, yes. And I am trying to work on the shop of my family and this. Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's really hard. It's really hard. So just
yeah.
I really pray that the vaccination will be nice. Will be nice,
Mm-hmm.
and it will work for me, but for everyone, because this situation start to be difficult
Yeah,
to
it's
to bring also, no? Because you are not free. We also, I think you are you used to be very free, no? You move, you can do everywhere, you can
mm-hmm.
travel. Now you can do nothing. Also,
Yeah.
I don't want more wear masks. Really,
I'm
I
like,
do.
if I can be free and wear a mask, I'll wear a mask. But you know, I understand it, and I don't know where, like, if you live in a small village. I live in a small village, but in the country, so I'm kind of lucky, able to, you know, cross country, like just get outside and be active. I'm grateful for that. But so becoming, so we're coming to an end here, but I just like, tell us one more. Okay, here. Can you tell us a story of like one time where, like, say you just like, what am I doing? Something really bad happened. You have one big story like that?
A bad story.
Well, yeah, like, you know, like you're like, oh my gosh. Like,
Okay. What, like some things that like when I
that
realized
happened.
that what I was doing.
Yeah, like on one of your trips. Like something happened or
I can tell you. I can tell you at the we go step to step, you know.
okay.
At the first time that really I realized that I was traveling really for so long time, because so I was working, as I said. I was working for 15 years, and
Mm-hmm.
then it was perfect, my job. It was really perfect. But inside, I felt that I was no more happy, really. I was no
Mm-hmm.
more satisfied inside. Maybe I could do this job for all the time of my life,
Mm-hmm.
maybe no problem. But inside, if I was thinking and analyzing myself, I didn't feel so more happy, more satisfied.
Yeah.
Before I
Yeah.
was. Then no. So I decided, and in the meantime, I was thinking that on my life, I want to try to do a big trip, big,
Mm-hmm.
long, adventurous trip. So I decided to ditch my job, and I did. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
I am. Oh, actually, I am very friend with my ex-boss of the travel.
Okay.
Yes, yes. We call, we talk. Yes, yes. Also, he said, "Why you could come back and maybe working?" Yeah, yeah, yeah. And we have a really good relationship, yes.
Yeah.
And I decided, so I ditched the job, I finished, and I left. I prepared the equipment, the stuff. I didn't plan it very well. I planned that I want to ride Africa for all the length of the continent, for the west coast. I
Yeah. Yeah.
chose this because many people do the cross Africa, but on the east side.
Oh, okay. They go down the east and then they come up the west, or?
No, people don't pass usually for the west coast.
Oh, okay.
Because the west coast is much more long, much more difficult, and much more dangerous. Because there are, yes, for many reasons. So people cross Africa for the other side.
Oh, okay.
When I left, in all the world, less than 10 people crossed Africa from the west coast. And I did this just because I was thinking, if I have time, I want to show the trip that is more adventurous, no, more incredible. And so I decided, okay, I will go from there. Yeah, I already traveled in Africa, and I know that the continent was difficult and was not really easy. But I know that the continent will give me unique, incredible experiences.
Yeah. So did you ever have any scary experiences in Africa when, like, for that part that you did?
Before no. Then it happened a very bad stuff when I was in Ghana inside the trip. And,
oh, really? What happened?
I had an incident. Yes, it happened that I was camping in the countryside, and it was like a bandit area. The people spotted me. They came into the night, and they took me. They broken everything, and they start to slap me, and then they bring me into the closest village. They kidnapped me, and they was doing like this. I was totally naked, and they, yes, it was like a prize, a trophy, like, I don't know, for them. And they was doing like this with machete on my back. Yes, and I was so lucky. Thank you, God. And I was escaping. I was so lucky.
You escaped?
Yes, I escaped. And some local people of the village that was good people, they helped me to escape, and I had back my bike and some of my equipment. But I had my finger, my toe broken, my nose broken, and my eardrum broken with the claps. I was 7 months stopping to recover.
To get mentally better, or just to get better?
Yeah, I think no. I think so, I passed.
So that happened in Ghana. Did you go back home for 7 months, or were you there for 7 months?
No, I come back home for 7 months because with the eardrum broken, you need to stay in a very clean places to recover. Yes, your ear, and then I come back.
You went back cycling in Africa?
Yes, from
okay, I was just wondering how you got back to Congo. God,
no.
You're a brave guy.
I felt inside this. I felt that I was a traveler inside so strongly when I was stopping on my bed, and because I was thinking that I had traveled so much, and it was my first bad. And I hope the last one also bad experience. And I met so many people that everyone helped me really on every travel I did, and also on this travel. So I was thinking, sorry for the word, for just I can stop this journey, no?
Yeah.
Just for a band of a group of guys,
right?
The bad guys, I can delete everything it was before. good before that.
Yeah.
All the thousands of people that helped me and appreciated me, and they welcomed me. So I felt, no, I will come back. I will come back because it can happen. It can happen.
So
I don't know. I am.
So the next time is going to be your third time in Africa. You're going to
Yeah.
go, you're going to make it all the way down to the end.
Yes.
To Cape Town.
I hope that it will be the last. Yes.
Or you're like, oh my God, I remember this road. Wow.
Because
that's kind of scary, actually. But
yeah.
So your parents must have been really, really excited knowing that you're going to go back into Africa after that.
Yes, I did. And I was so happy to do that, because if when you fall down, no, if you don't go up again and try, you are blocked. Yeah. No, you need.
True.
On life, there are difficult moments. We can fall down because we are wrong sometimes. It's normal. Yeah. But when I am wrong, I maybe I know, and the next time I will do better. If you don't try, you are always well because you don't do nothing. No. Yeah.
No, it's true. It's true. No? You have to get back on your bike, keep riding. So let me ask you one last question. Now, when you're by yourself, and I understand like the mental toughness to be biking for so long by yourself, is there something that you do like to keep yourself occupied when you're on the bike? You know, when you're riding for like long periods, days after days?
No, I feel very good with myself. Yes, I don't feel alone. I don't feel like lonely. I am lonely maybe, but I am not inside me, and I am happy because I talk with myself. I enjoy. I do some things all the time with yes. Also, it's true that hiking alone, but on the way I usually to meet many people, and I stop and I interactive with them, and they are so beautiful. So I just do new friends, and I discover, and I am very curious because I don't think people tell me usually you are so brave. Maybe I am brave, yes.
Yeah.
But I think the powerful force is the curiosity, that I am curious about life. I am interested on what other people do, how they do things, and so this is the engineer, I think, the powerful engineer. Yeah.
Oh,
and you become more brave.
Yeah, I know. I have to become more brave. Maybe I'll bike across Canada first. That might be brave enough.
I was telling you, I am doing a winter equipment because I would like try to go in a cold place, cycling in winter in like a temperature below zero, and maybe Canada could be
well, below zero, to bike across Canada in the winter.
I would like.
I don't know. You'd have to try one province because they're all different in temperature and like the way the coldness hits you, like dry to humid to really, really cold. I don't know if it would be something I would try for long periods of time because you just freeze to death, like your hands and your feet. But it's worth a try. I would try one province first, or like maybe 10 hours.
I don't know. I am doing a very nice equipment with the jacket, sleeping bag, and I would like try to some things more long than 10 hours.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the cold. In the cold,
extreme cold.
Yeah.
It's still cold. I will try. I will try.
Oh no. I just think about how cold it is here, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. Maybe hiking. I don't
Hiking.
know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I will try to hiking. Yeah.
I don't want to, discourage you or say, it shouldn't be done. I just think it would be very cold.
Yeah.
And more
I can
uncomfortable than the
imagine.
heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, more uncomfortable than the heat.
I can
But
imagine. I can imagine.
you can start in Quebec if you want. Start at my place.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we're almost at the top of the hour, and this has been amazing. I love hearing stories. Now, one question. Your Instagram handle is 901 miles.
Yeah.
Is that a goal, or is that something you've already attained? Like, how did you pick that handle?
It was I look at on Google the distance from my house to Cape Town on the shortest.
Oh,
It was
okay.
9,000 miles, and 9,000 was I can show on Instagram 1,000, 9,000. It was busy. Someone else has
Oh.
an account, so I put 9,001 miles.
Oh, that's awesome. So I was wondering, like, that must mean something, because you don't just pick that number.
Actually, I rode 20,000 kilometers, many more than already many more than 9,000. But
Oh yeah.
my name,
So what's your total? Do you have it? Do you know how many kilometers or miles you've
20,000
20,000 to date?
Kilometers.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. You must be ready to like just leave and ride somewhere right now.
Really, the travel and the adventure and the experience are incredible and so deep
Yeah. Do you have brothers and sisters?
I have a sister, bigger
Okay.
sister.
What does she think about your travels?
In the house, they are for a side they are proud of me. On the other one, they said, "Oh, you're crazy." my mom also said, "Oh, she cry, poor."
Oh yeah, I'm sure she does.
She told me all the time, if you was abroad working or maybe with a girl, no, doing some things, but just I never know where you are, and it's on dangerous places, and they are so lovely.
Yeah, I can see that. Especially after that little incident in Guinea. She'd be like,
Yeah.
But so does your sister ride a bike? Does she see your passion in cycling?
No, she's very different than me.
Yeah.
Very different than me. We are in many ways like opposite.
Yeah,
I am more with the mind. She's more centrated. She liar, and she's very precious. Everything is exact. I am more.
Hey, you need at least one like that, I guess. Oh, this has been awesome. Okay, we are at the top of the hour now. I want to thank you so much, Ivan, for taking this time to talk with me and share your story. And like, I can't wait to hear about when you're going to be able to get started on, finishing your trip across Africa for the third time. And I will send you my friend's contact.
Yes, it will be a pleasure.
And
With the the place. Put the place.
Yes. Oh, I will.
Save the contact. Yeah.
And so with that, thank you so much. Thank you to our listeners. And don't forget to subscribe to both the podcast and the YouTube channel, because you will be able to see this live if you want to watch us live for the interview, or if you prefer audio, there's a podcast. And make sure those notifications are on. And also take a moment to visit my cycling website, cyclingskillspro.com, for all my latest courses, webinars, and free downloads. And with that, have an amazing day, everybody. We'll see you at the next episode. Bye.
Bye.